It's Friday, January 29th, 2021. Well, we just witnessed the worst week since October. Dow Jones hammered today, down 620 points. That's 2.03% in one day. S&P down 1.93%. NASDAQ down 2%. Russell 2000 down 1.57%. We are seeing some very, very strange things. These markets are not acting normal. This is no longer, and has not been, a free market for many, many years. We are seeing huge volatility, massive bubbles, and it is a matter of time before this whole house of cards, this whole Ponzi scheme, this whole illusion, this matrix, call it what you want, it's just a matter of time before it all comes down. And I'm not saying that this is going to happen next week or Monday morning, but could it? Yeah, it could. But what we do know for sure is this is not going to go on forever, and time is running out for these markets. And people are beginning to wake up to find out that there's a club out there and they're not in it. We'll talk a little bit more about that later in this video, but earlier today, as I was out, drove by about 7 or 8 car lots a couple miles from my house here, and as we were driving by, 8 car lots, okay, one of these big car centers off I-10. We drove by one after the other, and I kid you not, and I'm not exaggerating one bit here, there was not one person on any one of these car lots. Not one. Zilch. Cars, as far as you could see them, nobody walking the lots, nobody kicking the tires. Big news today in my area. Biggest music event in the entire world, Coachella Fest, has been officially canceled for 2021. Also, one of the biggest country events in the world, Stagecoach, also canceled. And I'm going to tell you, that means hundreds of millions of dollars in my area are not going to be coming here in 2021. This is huge news. What this does to the restaurants, what this is going to do to the retailers, what this is going to do to the resorts, the hospitality industry, the leisure industry, it is going to get clobbered. 2021 could turn out to be worse than 2020. Hundreds of millions of dollars will not be coming for those 2 concerts. I think we had Coachella Fest was going to be 2 weekends. Stagecoach, I believe, was 1 weekend. And the amount of people that brings in, the amount of business, the airlines, people using the airlines coming in, Uber and Lyft drivers. I mean, it's unbelievable the amount of money that it brings in. How about the tax revenue it brings into my area here, the Coachella Valley? It's not going to be here in 2021. Robinhood. Let's talk about Robinhood. The way I see it, and this is just me, please comment down below. Love to hear your opinion. Robinhood seems to be selling out its customers. Robinhood, certainly, this shouldn't be the name of this trading brokerage by any means, but article here on The Hedge today, Robinhood caps maximum holdings in 36 stocks to just 1 share. Customers were subject to maximum aggregate limits in 51 securities, of which 14 are capped at position limits of just 5 shares, while allowing total holdings in 36 securities to be just 1 share. So in other words, no client is allowed to buy more than 1 share in companies like GameStop, Bed Bath & Beyond, AMC, First Majestic Silver, etc. Again, you're not in this club. And it's amazing how these hedge funds are fighting back. Look, any way you slice and dice this whole thing, whether it's the hedge funds shorting the market or all the Robinhooders trying to push these prices up, this whole thing is out of control. All it's causing is mass volatility. We don't even really know now at this point, and we haven't for a long time, what the true asset prices are of these stocks. And the only way we're going to find out, and we will find out, and that is when everything collapses, everything hits rock bottom, then we're going to find the true price of these assets, the true price of these stocks, the true price of bonds, the true price of physical gold, physical silver, which I think right now There has never been a more important time. I've said this in the past, but things are getting really dire. Things are getting very, very scary. And if you're not holding real assets, not paper stocks and bonds and dollar bills, but real assets like gold and silver, I truly believe you're going to be in very, very big trouble. People continue to ask me where I buy from. SD Bullion, I have a link down below. So if you are wondering where a good, reliable source is to be buying gold and silver, SD Bullion, go to my link. A lot of people have been writing me. You've been making orders with SD Bullion. You've said that you reported back to me that the service is fantastic. I've always had great service with them. I've been using them for 2 years, and literally 100 people on this channel advised me to go to SD Bullion, and I did, and I've been a client of theirs ever since. So look, I don't care if you buy gold or silver. I really don't. I hope that you do, because I think it's a lifesaver. I really do. I think it's a life jacket, and this ship is sinking, ladies and gentlemen. There is no doubt. I don't think anybody walking around with a normal IQ and a brain can ignore what is going on or can deny that this collapse is going to happen. We are going to see a massive collapse. At the moment, Robinhood is scrambling to obtain capital as clients exit. I think everybody at Robinhood should exit. They showed their true colors. They are not a company that is standing behind their clients. They're sellouts. Robinhood could be in very, very big trouble, ladies and gentlemen. They could be the next Lehman Brothers. So we're going to stay tuned, see what happens. But they need to raise, I think they're looking to raise like $1 billion of capital. They're in very, very big trouble. We'll see how it all plays out. Pending home sales dropped for 4th straight month in December, led by Midwest. So sales were down 0.3% month over month. This is another sector that you better be watching out, and that's the housing sector. This thing's on borrowed time. This is one of the biggest bubbles of them all. And when housing goes, all hell will break loose in America. This economy is going to be in very, very big trouble. But look, connect the dots. We just lost, well over 800,000 jobs last week. We're losing 900,000 jobs. That's just first-time applicants for unemployment benefits. How many jobs are we really losing? Are we losing 1 million, 1.2 million a week? Who knows? I mean, we don't even know. They're not telling us what the real numbers are because they're very, very bad, and they do not want to scare people. Look, I'm not scared, but I'm very, very concerned. And this just tells me why I need to continue to stay on course, continue preparing. And look, that means food, that means water, that means security, and that means assets. And that means definitely saying your prayers and walking close to God. This thing is going to be a complete nightmare. The hedge today, American spending slumps for a second straight month. Purchases decreased 0.2% from the prior month. It'd be down a lot more than that if people were not getting stimulus checks, if they weren't getting unemployment checks, maybe if they still didn't have some of those $600 added benefits from over the summer. This whole thing is being completely propped up. And if they were not injecting money into these markets, money into your savings account or your checking accounts, we would have already collapsed. So look, they are putting off the inevitable. It is coming. I don't make predictions, but I can promise you 100% we are all going to witness the biggest collapse in world history. Not saying that's going to happen on Monday or next week or next month, but it is going to happen. It's not a matter of if, it is now a matter of when. Take every day you have to put the odds in your favor so that you get through this. This is going to be a really bad time. United Airlines notifies workers 14,000 jobs at risk when aid runs out. Airline passenger levels right now, today, are down 60 to 70%. United said that if business does not improve by March 31st, they will begin cutting these people off. The layoffs begin, and where do these people go? We have a massive mortgage default crisis taking place right now, a commercial real estate crisis taking place, a retail crisis taking place. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot stress this enough. Wake up, get ready, prepare. American Airlines said that the same will happen if business does not pick up. Toys R Us, last 2 stores in U.S. closed for good. I believe one of the stores was in New Jersey. I believe the other one was in Texas. And I'm just, going over the news here today. Some people say I talk about the same thing every day. Look, all this is brand new news. Just came out within hours. Markets just closed a few hours ago. The whole Robinhood thing, all this is new. More airline trouble. It's just getting worse. It's just getting worse. And I just want to share this with you because if this economy was improving, we wouldn't see home sales dropping for a 4th straight month. We wouldn't see spending dropping. We wouldn't see airlines getting ready to lay off another 14,000 people. Look, nothing is getting better. It continues to get worse. And I continue to make these videos so that all of you are aware and see what is going on. The news may not be good, but it is reality. And the reality of this is that all of you need to continue to prepare, continue to put the odds in your favor, continue to walk close to God. Nobody's perfect. I'm certainly not perfect. I'm no angel, but I'm doing the best that I can because I believe that there is no doubt we are in a spiritual war, but we are in an economic war here, and there are going to be massive losers. Most people are going to lose. Most people are going to see their standard of living decrease. Gas out here, mobile gas station, $3.39 for regular. I don't know how people are going to keep up with the price of food, the price of gasoline, the price of rent, the price of healthcare, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So right now, this may be the time that you have to take on an extra side hustle. This may be the time that you need to cut something out of your life. This may be the time that you may have to make some sacrifices for you and your family. Danger is coming, ladies and gentlemen. It is here. And if you cannot see what is happening right now, I can't help you. I really can't. I feel bad for you if you cannot see what is coming, because you are going to be a victim of this collapse. Your family will be a victim of this collapse. Don't let this happen. Make the change right now to get ready, prepare. What we're seeing in these markets, this is not normal. These markets are not free. You're not in the club. People are going to get smashed here. Wealth is going to be wiped out. Don't let it be your wealth. God bless you all. Have a phenomenal weekend. Take this weekend, prepare, say a prayer to God. Thank Him for everything you have. You're watching this video today. You're walking, you're talking, you're breathing, you're eating. You got a camera or a cell phone to watch this. You got a computer to watch this. You are blessed. There's no doubt you are blessed. God gave us all brain. Use it. Get ready and get prepared.